Biblical Conversations in the house. This is Truth or Trash, and my name is Gioshe Mbugua. And I know some of you are asking in the house, Wapi. Today we have just chosen a different setup for this episode because we are doing an audit work of what we've been able to do in the previous episodes of the whole season that has just ended. Thank you for your feedback. Thank you very much for your comments. Thank you for your suggestions of the topics and of the guests you want us to bring on the show. And season 2. We'll have nice topics. I mean, best guests who are suited for those topics. And you have ever thought if Gioshe Brothers was a person, this video will be the best description of Gioshe Brothers. Now, Gioshe Brothers ni wale wasewa God ni bless manzi na job. Unajua nini? Mimi nitakuwa na kutolea tithe. And then God amembless na job, and then what happens? Zile za mimi kutoka leo morning devotions kila asubuhi manzi takuwa tu church. All of a sudden bio and then This is Truth or Trash, and just give us the comments of the guests you want us to bring on our next season and the kind of topics you want us to handle. Now, this is where we bring you some of the behind the scenes, but maybe we have a look at this. Maybe this will be the best description of the Pharisees wakisikiza Yesu na wanamwangalia. And they are waiting for an opportune time for them to kill him. This must be the look. This must be the look.
Once there were two men who went up to the temple to pray. One was a Pharisee, the other a tax collector. The Pharisee stood apart by himself and prayed, "I thank you, God, that I am not greedy or dishonest or an adulterer like everybody else. I thank you that I am not like that tax collector over there. I tell you, the tax collector, not the Pharisee, was in the right with God when he went home."
Not every part of the episode fits into the episode that we bring live to you. Some of the episodes are only 25 minutes and kuna parts mingi zenye zinabaki nje. And one of the parts is this when we got to ask a financial coach, Benjamin Wanjema, on loans. Are loans biblical or are they non-biblical? And this is what he had to say. Are even loans, biblical? Are they Christian? Should I take a loan? Should I?
One of the thing about loans na unajua hapa nilienda kuongea siku moja akasema unajaribu kuuzia what the product you sell but essentially the Bible is not really it's there about the loans but one thing that Proverbs says, I think there's a place in Proverbs 22 verse 7 says the poor is a master, or the rich is a master to the poor, and the poor is a master of is a slave to the lender. So it actually shows that anytime you take a loan, unakuwa a slave to that one. Okay. So the thing is, there are loans that can be avoided. That is why I say there are loans. There actually kuna loans zinaweza avoidiwa. Nowadays, it's very open. Unaulizaga mtu, how much are you worth? And so I mean now I'm worth 3,000. But fuliza limit yangu ni 7,000. Round mse ashahesabu worth yake kwa debt. So that simply means mtu time atakwama hata kama ni place afai kuchukua loan, he or she will take that loan. So that's a loan that can be avoided. Or even people who take loans because wao mniomba do na sina like totally niko zero, but because I don't know nini nafanya ufanye kitu kayo, but I end up taking a loan to fund you. Okay. Na clearly loan ika credit card. Ido hauna, it's not anywhere close to you. Honestly, there are loans that can be avoided. There are people who will be taking loans with all the weird reasons of why they're taking loans. Wapa mse ameenda hoteli, amepeleka mrembo out, but because the money was not enough, and that is why I think we should come and talk about being accountable, because money requires where you are accountable. If honestly you are accountable with your money and the money you have currently is not able to do what you want, I will take a loan and do that thing, but take a loan with the intentions of returning the money. take the loan with the intentions of course there are other things now, because you see in other religions that I won't mention, wanakwagana interest free loans
Okay.
but for us Christians I think we are more of capitalists
In business.
hiyo do inarudi na hadi hizi sako zenye zinajiita za Wakristo they still have interest, so yeah.
I know we had our best times in any of the episodes. Please just on the comment section tuambie ni season gani ilikubamba, but najua kuna parts za season fulani zilikuwa outstanding, and for me these are some of the parts that have come so much outstanding all through the episodes and through the seasons. Have a look at them.
First of all, most of the times we find people saying that the money that is evil and the people who don't have the money. But you have the money. If you have the money, most people don't talk about it as an evil thing.
Okay. So masafara ndo wanasema pesa.
Most of the people who say that money is evil are the one who don't have it. And that's why you saw a girl like Ahmed Nasir saying that don't even try and brag about being humble until you'll have an opportunity to be proud. Don't brag about morality until you'll have a chance to be moral. And I think when you speak about the evil things to do with money, most of the people who speak about money being evil are the people who don't have it. Okay. But that aside, what the Bible talks about doesn't talk about money as being evil. It talks about the love of money. And I think these are conversations we can have and look at what is the love of money and where is the difference. What time do you say that money is evil? What time do you say that it's the love of money? And trying to draw the line between the two is, I think, the conversations that we need to be having rather than say that money is evil. Yeah.
So on the basis of truth or trash, what's the difference between choleric and sanguine?
Now, cholerics, most of them are orderly. Sanguines, they are not orderly.
Okay.
Cholerics, most of them, they are extroverts because they have a cause. They have fixed goals. And they go with all their strength. They go with everything in them.
Okay.
Lakini sanguines, they have so many goals. But sasa hawaendi na nguvu yao yote, ni kama wanabahatisha.
Wakianza watamaliza.
But because choleric anaenda na kitu moja, but they go with it to the end. No, cholerics are extroverts for a purpose, for a reason. Sanguine are extrovert even without a reason.
Okay, in 1, 2, 3. Shika hii utatufingia. Ni distract. Let's go.
Yeah.
Choleric.
So
the big question is.
Another thing. The sanguines, they're very playful, but cholerics, they are so much serious with life. Yeah. And then sanguines are very lively. Cholerics, they are somehow serious, but at times they can be lively. But most of the time, they are very serious.
Okay.
Yes.
These characters za say zinakaa kama ni za how a husband should be. Do we have a lady who will be choleric?
A lady?
Yes.
Hey, there's so many. There's so many.
Yes.
Unfortunately, most of them, most of them, their marriages was in a fail, especially if the lady doesn't recognize her personality. Anajiona maybe akona goals, akona ambition, akona dreams na career, so they go with that. Na yet a man wants somebody who can submit. But this lady akona dreams zake, akona kila kitu zake, so anaziendea. These people who they don't give much care about a man or whatever other. By the way, one of the weaknesses are cholerics. They don't care how you feel. Hatu nikawa naga emotions. So, yes, ladies, I've met several. They're very much into that. But if they understand their nature and their weakness, then they can work on them.
Now, there are criticisms that have come up from, the Dr. Gary Chapman's book. Do love languages change? Leo, hii mwaka nilikuwa mtu wa gifts. But next year, nimekuwa mtu wa affirmation. Depending on the environment or from... Do they change, Modhoni?
I don't believe they do change.
Okay.
Because I've been having the same love language since I discovered myself.
Okay.
So I don't think it's... Kama inabadilika kwako, manze uko na kasoro. Lakini, I don't know. Sijaisikia love language ya msee.
Okay.
It may change within time. Sina witness.
Okay.
Yeah.
Elon, do they change?
Actually, they don't. I can give a good personal testimony. Then let me tell you, as you're talking right now, I was in class 6 more than 10 years ago.
Okay.
And I can remember I was in class 6, nikicheza na watoto wenzangu pale hivyo nje home. There was this particular lady. I don't want to mention her name. I don't want to pin location. Alikuja akaniletea chocolate. Na hakuniletea chocolate in the name of love. Aliletea in the name of a friend because ameenda amenunua, amekuja amepewa wengine, alafu mimi akanipea ile kubwa. There was nothing there about love. We were just kids. Tunaelewana dada?
Wait, I should ask this.
Until today, I still remember. As a matter of fact, Dan, I met that lady in campus when I was, I think, in my second, third year. That was then, whereby I tried dating her. And that kindness of fun ilinivutia. As a matter of fact, ndo alinivunja roho wa kwanza. Huyo ndo mwenye tunaweza
Pin
sema
location. Pin
yeah,
location,
yeah,
size, pin location.
Dan, love language, personally, mimi sioni kama huwa ina change. Simply because I've seen it over my life. It has always been that way. When somebody gives me, I don't forget them. Until today, everything I've always been given, I still recall. It's like I have a record.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, Muthoni, what is the magic behind chocolate? You guys are remembering everything. What is the magic behind chocolate?
Mimi, I don't know.
I mean, it's a small thing.
I know, but it carries
It has
a lot.
magic.
I don't know. Because mimi ukinipea chocolate,
You remember?
Changanyikiwa.
Pin location, chocolate, pin location.
But I think madem wengi,
Yes.
ukimpea chocolate, deep state. Umeingia deep state, yeah? But
point.
it has
And
its
make
own...
sure you write that one down. Now, on our pilka kwa show, hizi ndo mambo tunapitiaga behind the scenes, unapata ushasema and then all of a sudden you're like, what am I even saying? What am I saying? So these are some of the parts that maybe are behind the scenes and we don't get time to show you, or we don't want to show you, but this is Truth or Trash, this is our home. These are some of the behind the scenes that actually happen when we are doing our shoot. Watu wananiambia tu bekati wangu ni kama tunaweza dunga. Maana kwanza nasikiaga mahali Samson alikuwa ameweko na Delilah. Aliekelewa mahali hivi tu akasema kila kitu.
Alimwaga yote. Alimwaga mtama.
Kuna mahali aliekelewa na Delilah mara.
But to me, somebody mwenye ananishtua ni mtu anaitwa Solomon. I don't know how that guy. Okay, I love his wisdom. But how he managed a kingdom with 700 wives and 300 side chicks. Mimi hadi waleo sijaelewa.
Na wote walikuwa najuana, lazima walikuwa najuana.
Of course. But then this guy tena alienda up tena worshiping idols. You know, alienda in fact, yeye ndo alikuwa na marry foreigners. You know, Israelis are not supposed to marry a foreigner. Yeye ndo alikuwa na marry foreigners. You know,
Bible conversations in the house. This is Truth or Trash and my name. Goja kwanza.
you know, Sheba, vile alitoka Israel, alitoka na the original Ark of the Covenant. Yes. So ndio maana Ethiopia ikaendelea kuwa successful.
That's also something.
Because of the Ark of the Covenant.
But I always hear the Ark of the Covenant is not even in Ethiopia.
As it was.
It's somewhere in Mount Kenya. No, ni kweli.
Where did you hear that? You must be joking. In Kenya.
Serious.
Mount Kenya. What is he doing in Mount Kenya?
Nani anajua?
Hapa Nyeri.
And now we are going to the book of Acts. Now the book of Acts. Nimesahau. Nini nasema sasa?
Ndio hiyo. I knew it. Haya, let us go.
Kisho bwana nifanye kitu kisho.
No, ndo unafaa uanze. Last time was me. Dance. Yeah. 1 2 3 mic testing.
Hadi walisema tutaparara.
Kabisa. Hi guys, hi everyone. Yes, Elon Karaoke here. Yeah, now listen. We live in a world where truth has okay, so him. 1 2 3 go. Hi guys, how are you? Elon here, and I would really like to encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel.
It's 17.
Ding dong dong. Hello Nigote.
Here. Afu mtu anaanzaje? Okay. Sasa hivi wazi. Mimi ule msee. Nimekuja kuambia naye. Semeni neno.
Ile nikimalizia kile tu mnasema no. Sawa sawa. Nimekuja kuwapea
No. Tuendelee. Sasa tunamalizia no.
Nimekuja kuwapea ne.
No.
Na mimi ni yule mzee wa ne.
No.
Nimekuja
nini ne? No. Nakuja na mimi
Truth or Trash in the house. Nakuwa kielewi.
Ndio hiyo. I knew it. Haya, let us
The feedbacks you've been giving us from our previous episode. The previous
start over.
In 1 2 go.
Go.
1, 2.
Hi guys, hi everyone. Elon Karaoke here. And so right now I'm here to tell you hey.
Thank you very much for joining us on our first season. This is the end of our first season of Truth or Trash. And I bet it has been an awesome time hosting you in the show. See you in season 2. This is Truth or Trash with me, Gioshe Mbugua. We are bringing the conversation, biblical conversation, back to life. See you, season 2.